Counting the pulse in music is the next important thing that we need to do as musicians and drummers, because we want to keep track of where we are in the music, especially when we're composing or rehearsing with others. It's nice to know where you are in the music, as a matter of fact, for your study as well. Now, the idea is to count these pulses in little groups and then start over again, because if you would be counting all the pulses that there are in a song, and there are, for instance, 3,456, you can't count that as a pulse. It becomes a rhythm, actually. 3,456, 3,456. So, sorry for that. Can't do it. So what they did is they just started counting them in groups and then start over again. And what we do in the Western music is we mostly count till 4 or 3 or 6. 5, 7 and 9 are not so common in the Western music. It's great to play these rhythms, don't get me wrong, but we'll start with the groups of 4 and 3 and 6. Now, most common of those is the groups of 4, which means that we count the pulse till 4 and then we start over again. When we start over again and we make a new group of 4 pulses, we're speaking of a new measure or a new bar. So these groups of pulses that we make are called measures or bars. Now, I playing the same exercise or the same examples again, and I'll be counting to it out loud, so you get a little bit of an idea. And where to start with your counting is something that you should develop for yourself as well. It is again some of those subconscious things that we pick up when we listen to the music a lot. We feel when we know the song or know the style of the song, we feel where the one is. Okay, that's the best thing that I can say about it now, not to make it too complicated. Here we go. From the beginning. The short examples. Now, I have to count out loud probably. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, where to start is something that has to do with the subconscious way of
you can sleep forever.
Music. Or
Still,
better to
you will be tired.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That was that song. Next, this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It has to do with the melody cycles and the loops that there are in music. We pick up.
All right, we're jamming.
2, 3, 4, 1,
I wanna jam it with you.
3, 4. Hope you can hear me here.
People just love to talk.
Not all of those.
People just love to talk. If you don't know something, don't say
3, 4. Counting the pulses.
the sweet dick
As I
cry.
just
I went down and I fell so fast. Dropping like a train in an
1, 2, 3, 4. Every time that I start over counting. 3,
Get on your dancing shoes. There's one thing on your mind.
1, 2, 3,
Hoping
4.
I'm
1,
looking
2,
for
3,
you.
4. So that way you can keep track of where you are in the song, because you could say, okay, we can play from bar 16. That is, 15 times these quarter note pulses and 4 of them in each bar. Maybe that goes a little bit too far yet, but this is the idea. Count the pulses, and in most cases we'll be counting them till 4. And this is really important in music. We call it a measure or a bar. It's the same thing. So a bar or a measure is a group of pulses that we count and then we start over again. In this case, it was all till 4. All right, that about counting the pulse.